Oh, I'm excited to play this game again. It's been a year and a half since I played it. Played it right before Tears of the Kingdom. Not the whole game, but while I was waiting for Tears of the Kingdom. Such simple graphics.
Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Wake up, Link.
Oh, I remember that. Okay, we have control. All right. A little bit about the game before we really go crazy. For anybody who doesn't already know, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is an adventure action role-playing game published by Nintendo in 2017. It's rated everyone 10 plus for fantasy violence, mild suggestive themes, and use of alcohol. And the estimated time is well over 100 hours. So this series, what I'd love to do is to go for everything. I've played through the plot one full time.
Is a Sheikah slate.
And then I've played around a lot on the Great
It will
Plateau.
help guide you after your long slumber.
But I haven't played through and gotten everything. So I'm sure there's all kinds of side content stuff I've missed before. Sheikah slate. So I never had a Wii U. So when I picked up the Sheikah slate for the first time, it was also the first time that I played on Switch. I bought a Switch so I could play this game. And I thought it was a Switch, but I guess it's more like a Wii U. Alright. Let's get some clothes on this naked boy. Some short pants.
Hold the Sheikah slate up to the pedestal. That will show you the way.
Mm-hmm. I'm playing Outer Wilds, getting really close to the end right now. And the physics in that game reminded me of this game a lot.
You are the light.
The attention to detail is just fantastic.
Our light. That must shine upon Hyrule once again. Now go.
Yeah. Like, This game definitely gives me chills. Or not chills, feels. Like Outer Wilds. So I was reminded of that too. Oh, yeah. Okay. And we can move again. I love the simplicity of the opening. Okay. And today we're going to be working entirely on the Great Plateau. I just want to get one full video of the Great Plateau. And then we'll figure out what to do after that. Sneak up on this beetle. My first playthrough, I missed so much stuff. It's one of those... You don't know you can grab the beetles. It took me forever to figure out how to cook. Like, I did not understand at all how to use the cooking pot. Grab us a lizard. Another beetle or two. I don't think we ever use bladed rhino beetles, do we? Just sell them to beetle? Ah, it's been so long. Let's go talk to the old man. Steal his apple. Who are you? Technically true, while also misleading. Where are we? Temple of Time. Or one of the Temples of Time. Torch. That's a weapon. Okay. That's right, gotta get used to the controls on the game again. Oop, there's the axe. I really did enjoy this game a lot. You're gonna scare away my lizard.
Link. Head for the point marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
Gotcha. Okay. Apples. Acorns. Acorns. Rocks. Rocks with lizards under them. There's a sword over there. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Little Kokiri. Or Korok. And a Korok seed. Oh, we're not afraid to poke our noses in. Alright, let's grab this sword. That's right, rusted broadsword. Not a good sword. Let's put you on. And we need a fish at some point. Don't have to get it here, though. Got one. All right. And there's yep. Get our first fight. Lock on. Oh, nope, not that. There we go. Perfect dodge. Some bokoblin stuff. Should be choo-choo. One of these. Yeah, that one. Oh yeah, here we go. We'll take it and upgrade our weapon. Hey, buddy. And what was in this? Rupee? Nope. Real pants. Alright. Yep, we see the location. Pants. Got lots of tan stuff on. There we go. Oh, that's right. Another one of you guys. And more jelly. That's a pretty thick tree branch. You think about it, how hard is he swinging that he's breaking those things? Takes like 4 hits. And oh, yep, got another one. Tree branch. I've heard that master mode is much harder. But I don't know if that means that enemies have more hit points, we have more hit points, or they have different moves, or we have less hit points, or they have different moves, or what. So, I'd like to play through that at some point. Okay, arrows. Arrows. And talk to the goddess statue. Love that these are the same statue from Skyward Sword. That's right, can't do anything with you yet. Okay. So we can head back downhill. Got a bow. Yeah. Not enough arrows to go crazy with, though. We gotta go there. Something in the tree. Bird eggs. Okay. Oh. Oh, that's right. We can push that off. And there should be guys down below somewhere. Sneak down. Yeah, I've played through the Great Plateau a couple of times. In school, and you've got, you know, a week off and break between quarters. Nothing? Okay. Guess we missed. Oh. I don't have a weapon. That's not going to be great. Oh, first death. Continue. All right. Let's try going. I think we can go a bit faster. Gotta watch out for those guys. And oh, this time it worked. Got a club. Some steak. Some nothing. Horn. And fang. Let's see. Sneak up on those guys next. I don't think they can see very far. So, before I started recording playthroughs and uploading them onto YouTube, I never noticed how much pop-in there is and how much rendering is live on the screen in front of us. It's actually quite a bit. I don't find it distracting. It's just interesting. I never really noticed before. I know people had said that it was, you know, graphically there were problems with it, but I didn't have any problems with it. And I'm still fine with it, but I'm starting to actually notice what people were talking about. Okay, we got that guy to go after next. And there's arrows out here. Pick up some arrows. Got them all. Don't see any glimmering. How many arrows we got now? 27. That's much better. Oh, there's another one over there. Two. Three. All right. Let's go take this guy out. All right. Smack. And we finally got a shield. And a sword. All right. Let's raise our first tower. There we go. Get to see our first outside the room of refreshment Sheikah Tech. It's ominous music. I love the music in this game. It's so simple. And it feels elegant. Distilling local information. Actually, it is kind of like a still. Turns into water or something liquid. I don't know. What do you think the liquid is? Because it's not just water. I mean, it's vibrant blue. Some sort of magical water.
Try to remember. You have been asleep for the past 100 years. The beast. When the beast regains its true power, this world will face its end.
Just a few tones. And yet it's unsettling.
You must hurry, Link. Before it's too late.
And that piano running through everything. Oh. People that make games like this are just... they're in a league above. Alright. Climb down. We recently played through the newest Zelda game, Echoes of Wisdom. And I liked it quite a bit. Some people don't care as much for the art style of the Link's Awakening remake. I've heard it called Funko Pop, which I get it. But I kind of like it. It's a little bit cutesy, but that's fine. Yes, they have. Yes, it has. I heard a voice. No. I mean, we do, but Link doesn't. Yes, we did. Calamity Ganon. Yes. I do. Sounds a bit like a threat. Paraglider? Bit of treasure. Okay. We'll follow. This guy's got one of the oddest builds. He's got tiny little legs. I mean, they're muscly legs, but they're very short for how long his body is. Mm-hmm. I would think so too. Okay. We also need to go up there. Yeah. I forgot to grab some of the spicy fruit. Whatever they're called. Oh, frogs. Got some frogs. Hot-footed frogs. Oh, time started now too. Ah, frog got away. Okay. Alright. Fish. Hey, fish. Okay. Fish. Come on. I don't want to drown. Okay. Just want to fish for dinner. Come on. Fish, fish. Okay. Oh, yep. Gotcha. Lured him in. Take your shield. Take your arrows. You don't need those. You're not using them right. And your bow. You're just looting everything. He fired an arrow into the tree too, right? No? Okay. Thought he did. Break some boxes. Lots of apples. So, we have played on the channel so far, for Zelda games, Skyward Sword, and Link's Awakening, Echoes of Wisdom. I think that's it. Alright, got a better sword. But I own and have played this game. And I played through Tears of the Kingdom once. And Hyrule Warriors. I don't know if I played through the entire plotline of that one. And then there's Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, which I played through the plotline on that one, but didn't finish it. So we have those still to play for the channel. And then, what was the other thing? Oh, I picked up Cadence of Hyrule because it's a Zelda game. But then I found out it's a rhythm game, or a music rhythm game. So I have not played that at all yet. And I'd like to play through every Zelda game that's available on the Switch. So we'll take a look and see what we can do about the rest of them. Put them all up on the channel. I also have a NES Mini and a SNES Mini. And between those, there's 3 more Zelda games we can put up on the channel. And I'm really hoping that Twilight Princess and, what's the other one? Wind Waker come to the Switch. I played through Twilight Princess once on a Wii, and I've never touched Wind Waker. I've seen some shots of it and a couple little video clips, but I've tried to remain as blind as I can on that one. And I think that would be a really fun one to play on the channel, if it ever comes to the Switch. Or the Switch 2. Which, you know, I can hope. Gotcha. Spear? Yep. Seared steak. Okay. Spicy peppers. That's what we wanted. Okay. Don't think we need any more torches. I think one is enough. Okay. So we got everything there. Let's put it back on this. There we go. Got our club back. What are you doing? Feeling a chill. Warm fire. Yep.
Oh.
I think we're good. Want to get to that shrine? Yeah, I think they're called shrines. About to call it a temple. It's not a temple. Oh, there's stuff over here too, though. I remember we can hunt pigs over here. Gotcha. Don't want that. Get a new one. Can't carry anymore. Squirrel. There's a pig. I don't remember owls in this game. Is it just owl sounds and no actual owl? Nope, come on. Okay. Pig. That's how we get meat. And we need the meat so that we can make a dish. Let's see. Be back on. I know what you are. Korok. Right. And more arrows. I think that's a better bow than some of the other ones we picked up. Bow. Drop. Yeah, we'll take that. Not that. Torch. Okay. Alright, let's make spicy pepper. Hold. Fish. Meat. Cook. Oh yeah. Spicy meat and seafood fry. Cook something. My signature perfect dish. Warm doublet.
Oh.
All right. There we go. We'll need that later. Let's put back on club. Acorns? Yeah, acorns. Another pig. I don't think we need another pig. Oh yeah, Korok. We want the Koroks because when we meet up with the big Korok guy, they used to know his name. Anyway, when we meet up with him, he'll want those seeds, and he'll make an exchange with us. And we get something we want. Right. Yeah. There's no value in fighting you guys. Don't have any weapons we want. Okay. Korok. Alright. Oh, that's new. Staminella shroom. Can we lure you back to camp? Firefly? No? Oh well. Just wonder what old man would do if we brought back some skeleton moblins with us. Not moblins, bokoblins. Oh, yeah, under the things. There's another one of you guys. Okay, set you down. Frog. Just gathering up all the stuff. At 10:30 p.m. That's it. Bog of Eternal Stench, which we will avoid. I think we can just avoid you guys. Can't we? Maybe not. I don't remember if we want their wings for anything. We might want their eyes. Oh, chest. That's right, this is the expansion chest. There's 3 or 4 expansion bonuses. Oh, didn't mean to skip that. All right, let's go in our first shrine. To you who sets foot in this shrine, I am Omanao. In the name of the goddess Hylia, I offer this trial. Magnesis trial. Alright. Examine. Magnesis. I don't know where the designers of the games come up with this idea. Or with any of the ideas for the runes. I should have paid attention. L? Yes. Activate. Cancel. Drop. But it is interesting that they came up with the idea. And it's cool to see how this compares with Tears of the Kingdom abilities. Gotcha. Move you over here. Okay. Oh, yeah, chest. Each one of these shrines has a secret chest. Sometimes not so secret. They all have a bonus chest. Okay. Open says a link. These monks have been sitting here forever. We never actually get a proper timeline. You have proven to possess the resilience of a hero. I am Omanao, the creator of this trial. I am a humble monk, blessed with the sight of Goddess Hylia, and dedicated to helping those who seek to defeat Ganon. With your arrival, my duty is now fulfilled. In the name of Goddess Hylia, allow me to bestow this gift upon you. Please accept this spirit orb. Spirit orb. May the goddess smile upon you. I also like the little tips that they give you in these screens. Quite a few of them are useful.
Oh!
Seems you managed to get your hands on a spirit orb. Well done. How did you know? Okay. What do you mean? Yes, the Sheikah. Oh, how many shrines were there? There's like 100 of them. So I need more now. I have altered the deal. Pray do not alter it anymore. Right. Alright, yep. He's going to show us how to mark stuff. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And fast travel. They gave you a ton of fast travel in this game. And really early on. Arrow. Hyrule Herb. Some more key stuff. There's something we can do with the swamp now. Oh, okay. Drop these on each other. More arrows. Ah, chest. Amber. And bowl. And I remember to never sell gemstones, because we'll need those for upgrades. I think, yeah, upgrades. Which is different from Tears of the Kingdom, where you need money. But something cool that I learned. Rupees are like a physical... It's either the physical manifestation of, or it's a residue of magic. So their economy is actually tied to magic. And so when you're trading it, you're trading magic, which kind of makes sense. If magic is the ability to do things in the world, then it's kind of like a unit of labor. And a Korok. That's number 6. Alright. And I think there's like 200 of those guys. So we'll be looking for them throughout our playthrough. I definitely want to carve a little Korok figure out of wood. It'd be fun. Have a little, 6-inch or 8-inch tall statuette. No, I remember. That's right. Yeah, we know about the scope. Yep. Got it. Alright, so down there. Pin. Pin. And somewhere up here. Pin. Okay. Gotcha. But now we gotta climb back down the tower without falling. There we go. Here and here. Slip from ledge to ledge. Alright, now we're headed... Well, we can go to that guy first. There's some moblins hanging around the little skull. And a platform outside, so that's going to be an archer. Yep. Alright. Oh, the blue ones are tough. You know that. Oh, got a flurry rush in. Grab the club. Flurry rush. Yeah, they take a bunch of hits. Give us your stuff. Gotcha. Okay, well, we didn't get to sneak up on him. But we got him. There's one more. He's surrounded by explosive barrels. If we'd hit the thing right... No. No. There we go. Get out of here. Come on. No, come out. There we go. Didn't want to go back in there and have him throw a barrel at us. I suppose that's less likely with an archer. Fire arrows. Fire arrows are super useful. Okay. You shot an arrow over this way too. There we go. 54 arrows. We're full up on weapons. Butterflies. I don't remember what butterflies are used for. There's some items in the game that are not used for upgrades. And I don't know where they'd be useful at all. I think Hyrule Herb is one like that. Like, it doesn't really have a purpose as far as I know. But most stuff is useful. Okay, get around you. That one will come alive. There's a sword up there if we want it. But I don't think we need it. We don't really have room for it right now. And you've got a Korok guy. There we go. Right. Don't know why you're carrying around cranberries. Jabaj Shrine. Alright. Examine. And we will not skip this part. Activates the fast travel. Opens the door. Head down the elevator. Oh, yeah, we get bombs here. Jabaj. Having a little drink of tea there. Today I'm drinking black tea with honey. And I woke up, my throat felt a little bit sore. I feel a little stuffy. We're only a couple of days after Halloween. And it is moving towards winter. Okay, left and throw. Detonate. Detonate. And I'm probably going to kill myself with bombs. It's a definite possibility. Okay, full. Drop that. Claymore. Alright. But let's go with the Boko Spear. Let's do this. Yep. And I remember when I played through this, the game first came out. Got through this just fine. Got to the chest. Got the stuff. But then we found that ball. And it really bugged me. I couldn't figure out what to do with the ball. I don't think the ball does anything. It won't fit in this thing. This is built for our bombs to go in. To do that with. I think it's just there to show us that we can throw stuff back and forth. Alright. Let's get healed. And from what I understand, all of this script can actually be translated. Like it says things that matter. Like it's a shrine or monk or pedestal or something like that. I've heard that, but I've never seen translations for it. And I've never sat down and translated it. Maybe I should translate. Then I compare the different games and see whether they use the same type of languages. You know, we translated Tunic, so I'm sure Zelda is not going to have a harder language to translate than Tunic. Oh, yep. Got a live one. Nope. Run. Run. We are not up to fighting guardians. Certainly not yet. Alright, heading for our second pin on our map. Yeah, you stay away from weapons. And now the bees. come back? Maybe not. Coarser bee honey. I know we're going to need some of that. Because it's not common. Anything not common, they're going to want us to have. Arrows. In my first playthrough, I was always, like, empty on arrows. Always. But I didn't know you could, like, break away crates and find arrows that way. Didn't find that out till later. Turns out there's arrows everywhere. Or you can buy arrows. But I don't like paying for stuff in video games. I think the entire point of them is to get rich. And to carry as much of your property around with you as possible. Shroom. Staminella shrooms. There's a reason to climb up on top. Yeah. Another Korok. Oh yeah. And steal your peppers. Peppers. Salmon. Old Man's Diary. Yes, we're going to read it. To my surprise and delight, I did happen upon someone who was able to recreate my spicy meat and seafood fry. I gave him my warm doublet, and I was happy to do so. He's a fine young man with great potential, that one. Ah, and I will now write down this perfect recipe so that I will never forget it. Place some raw meat, spicy pepper, and hybrid bass in a pot, and then turn up the heat. Voila. Or voila. Eating this dish allows you to walk the snowy mountains with ease, though I did forget there's a time limit on the effect. It is too bad I already gave away that warm doublet, which keeps you warm no matter how long you wear it. Okay. Ooh. More stuff. More stuff. Actually, we want to go down there. Farmer's pitchfork. Can't carry it. Turn away. Gotcha. I love archery in games. No, we're full. Arrow. Ah. Okay. Meat. Seared steak. Grab whatever's in the boxes. Bow. Nope. Full. Need to get in there. No. There we go. Bombs. Bees. Okay. Take care of bees. Bees don't like bombs. Bomb arrows. Also extremely useful. Oh, and this is a weapon of some kind. Right? Yeah. Throwing spear. I see you guys. And there's somebody in the game that wants you. I remember having to run around forever just looking for these guys. Although we do get a skill later on to let us find stuff. Alright, got some apples. Let's chop down this tree. Nope. Wood. Yeah, we're gonna need wood too. I remember having to go crazy getting wood. And Korak leaf, which I don't think we'll ever use unless they make us. I can get across here. Ooh, fancy that. So we meet again. What are you doing? Yeah? Turn your hips. Sure. It's down. Firewood. Okay, keep walking. Alright. Grab that and alright. Yeah. Those spear guys are awful. Yep. And we don't actually get an attack like that. The swinging it around your head. Wild attack. Which seems a little bit unfair. Apples. Firewood. There's something over. Yep. Okay. Oh, and we got a comment from Anti-Monkey. I feel like even though you can break crates in Breath of the Wild, Breath of the Wild is still really bad at giving you arrows. Yes. Even though you can break it and you can find arrows around, it's not like, well, let's see. So the amount of arrows that we used in something like Skyward Sword, like, I don't think we used 1,000 arrows in the entire game. But in Breath of the Wild, you could use 1,000 arrows extremely fast. I mean, just a couple of hours, you could use up 1,000 arrows. It's not super hard to do in this game, but I don't know. I guess the arrows are less powerful in Breath of the Wild, but also it's easier to use them because you have the jump and freeze time thing. right? So, can't do it here. But once we get a paraglider, we'll be able to freeze time as we're falling by shooting arrows. It just costs stamina. And so it ends up being kind of one of those very OP things that you want to use a lot. And yeah, the game does not give you as much as you want. I don't know if that's like a balancing thing, like they were trying to keep you from going crazy as an archer. I feel like that was really well taken care of in Tears of the Kingdom. Tears of the Kingdom, you got as many arrows as you can carry. It's almost never a problem having enough arrows in there. In fact, you use up weapons way faster than arrows. Tears of the Kingdom, because of the what's it called? Weapon stamina system? Weapon durability system. Which, again, some people really don't like about both Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. I don't mind it. I think it's fine. But that's just for me. One of the games that I played as a kid that was just fantastic was Dark Cloud. There's two of those games, Dark Cloud 2. Dark Cloud 2 also has another name. I forget what the other one's called. But in that one, weapon durability takes a major role in how you play the game. Like way more even than Breath of the Wild. Okay, now we're going to skip these because there's going to be a bunch of them. But I get it. You can just, if you have enough stamina, you can completely destroy creatures with arrows in Breath of the Wild. And they are, to me, more fun to use than the weapons. Owadaim. Stasis Trial. Alright. But I mean, a lot of that's going to be your playstyle and what you like. So it's completely personal. But if there's complaints about Breath of the Wild, let's see. What are the complaints? You've got weapon durability complaints. Complaints about, yeah, not enough arrows. Definitely. Complaints about the music not being big enough. I don't exactly know how to frame it, but like people wanted more out of the music. They don't like the ambient music so much. And then like pop-in frame rates, stuff like that. That graphic fidelity. And I don't know. I don't know how to say it. I'm not as much of a purist on the graphic fidelity thing. Like, I had a NES and Sega. Well, I didn't have a Sega, but I was around people that had Sega. So I don't really find frame rates to be bad because I'm comparing it to a bunch of stuff that was way, way worse. Or not frame rates, but drop a shield. But like graphic quality. So I've definitely seen worse. And I'm used to much worse. Doesn't mean that it's not a valid complaint. It's just, it's not one that bothers me. On the music, I like what they did. But again, that's a matter of taste. So, what you like and what you don't. I feel like there's a bunch of places where little bit of music and the ambient kind of music actually makes sense with the type of story that they're telling. But if you don't, that's fine too. Let's see. Pop-in, definitely a problem. Not something that I pay a lot of attention to, but yeah, if they could have fixed it, it would have been better. I don't know if they could have, but I don't know if the Switch could handle much more. The Switch really is a light-duty gaming console. And the things that they've been able to do with it have been fantastic. But doing fantastic stuff with a light-duty gaming console. You can't pretend that the Switch as a console is nowhere near as powerful as any of the other consoles that have been out since the Switch, and most of them that came out before the Switch. Most of the ones, within a couple of years before the Switch. I think the Switch is less powerful than a PS2. In some ways. Yeah, but I don't really play Switch for graphical fidelity. I play it because they have like the games that I like playing. Let's see, what else we're talking about. Arrows. I've kind of learned to work around shortage of arrows. So it's not like it doesn't bother me. Like, that definitely would be something that I would want to see more of. But if they don't have it, I can do with less. Let's go. Okay. And you. We managed to sneak up on him. And then get a hit on him. Before he could grab his shield. I don't like the menus. That's one of the things that I don't care for in this game. Is I feel like the menus are not streamlined. Okay, and yep. I like the sorting ability. But I feel like the menus go a little bit kind of... They're not super user-friendly. Okay. And story-wise, or... I don't know if it's story-wise. Game-wise, what's in the game that I don't really care for. There's only really one scene that I think is just not necessary. But for the most part, I've got quite a bit of trust for Nintendo. I played, let's see, Ocarina of Time way later than most people did. So it was already out. It was already a thing. People already loved it by the time I got around to it. And then the next game I played after that was Twilight Princess. I think Wind Waker came before Twilight Princess. I think so. Let's see. But when Twilight Princess was, really common, out and around, people were seeing it, I thought that it was kind of a little bit too kiddie style. And since then, it has definitely grown on me. And I wish I had played it when it was super available. People seem to really love it. A lot of comments about how much people love it. I would like to play it, but I don't want to have to buy, an older system now to play it. So I wish Nintendo would just port it to the Switch. Amber. Never did find out what this is for. It's very strange looking. It's definitely meant to mark something. Mm-hmm. Breathtaking view. Full view of the entire plateau. Okay, well, we got it scoped out already. But that is a place where we can see another one. Another shrine. Another tower. Another tower. Another tower. Yeah, you can see most of the towers, right? I forget how many there are. This one, I think, this one and this one are the hardest ones for me. Yeah, definitely those. We'll get to them. Alright, head down the cliff. Don't get hurt. Yeah, it's very light music here. It's not a song. It's tones, which I like. Get kind of a feeling of being alone. Not lonely exactly, but just being alone. And the mountains would be pretty quiet, except for the wind. All right. Daytime again. Not a big fan of the stealth attacks. The skeletons. I feel like most of the time, like, you're not really getting much out of them. And most of the fighting you do in this game, you're fighting to get resources. Trying to trade up on weapons or get stuff for upgrades. Ooh. Okay, got hit. Take that. Take your meat. It's our seared steak now. Namut Shrine. Skip. Yeah, I do want to do the full playthrough. All the DLC. Yeah, there's a couple hundred of those Koroks, and I'm debating about whether we want to actually go through and get all of the Koroks. Might be something where we finish the main game, take a look at it, and might even use a guide to find them all because they're all over the place. Alright, examine. I know there's a couple that I wasn't able to get because they're like more of a challenge than I'm able to do, or was able to do. Especially the golfing ones. There's a couple where you're you're hitting rocks and you're golfing. And like, I just don't have a feel for that at all. And we can lift up gates, which doesn't get used that way very often. Also, my first playthrough, it took me way too long to figure out how to use the shield. Not that, like, the controls are difficult, just that... Oh, wait. We got chest. Anytime we could use the shield, I just wasn't thinking about it. And that made me have big problems with guardians, because one of the best ways to take out guardians is with a shield. You can deflect their laser beams. It's like redirecting lightning in Last Airbender. Oh yeah. Promise of a true hero. And a spirit orb, which makes 4. Which turns out to be a magical number. In most Zelda games, you need 4, sometimes 5 heart pieces to get a heart. Instead of heart pieces, we get spirit orbs, which we can trade for heart pieces. But we're not going to. We want more stamina.
Ho!
With this, you have now acquired all the spirit orbs from the shrines on this plateau. Oh ho! Extraordinary. That means it is finally time. Link, it's finally time for me to tell you everything, but first... Imagine an X on your map with the 4 shrines at the endpoints. Find the spot where those lines intersect. I shall wait for you there. Do you understand? Yeah. Spooky. So, go to our map. We got shrine, shrine here, shrine here, shrine here. So if we cross over, right about there. Temple of Time. Which makes sense, because they were pretty heavy-handed about how important it was early on. And jump. I don't like heights. I don't like jumping. And yet I end up playing games where you have extreme heights and lots of jumping. Like Outer Wilds, where you jump into a black hole at one point. Or a couple of points, really. Okay, let's see. How do we get down? We want to go over there. There's some ice that we want to melt. More specifically, how do we get there without breaking our necks? Because we can fast travel to get back, but there's other stuff along the way. Come on. It's hard to tell if we're too high or not. For a human, he could break a leg dropping this far. For him, he might just get a little bit injured. But Link is superhuman. Alright. Climb up here. Oh. Come on. And we want wood. Yeah. Hold. Drop it here. Now, there's a couple ways to do this, but we don't have fire choo-choo jelly. And we don't have flint. So, we'll have to shoot it with a fire arrow instead. There's probably other ways too, but those are the ways that I know of to get stuff started on fire. Like I said, I really like the options that they give you in this game. All kinds of different crafting, ways to fight. I really enjoy it. Melt that ice down. Come on. Melt away. Oh, there's also fire weapons. Yep. Which you can either hold to stay warm, or hold next to ice stuff to melt it, or set stuff that's flammable, like the wood, on fire. Come on. Almost. Ah, there we go. Yaha! You found me. Korok seed. Alright. That's it. A little Korok, buddy. That was probably at the limit for how far we could fall safely. How many arrows do we have? 68. We can get more arrows up on the ridge up there. Right. There's another Korok here. Yep, right there. Gotta get the log up and out of this thing. There. Right. Alright. Drop down here. Nope. 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 Climb out. Oh. Death number 2. Oh, and I also like that they do the blue game over because you froze. Froze to death. At some point, I need to do a video on Link and a thing called quantum suicide, which is a thought experiment. Because to us, we know what happened. But to Link, like, he's on one continuous stream of history. Like, to Link, he never died here. That's true with every Link in the way that they run them. What's even cooler is, like, with this system that they have in this game, and Tears of the Kingdom, and I think even with Echoes of Wisdom. Like, there's no... there's at least very little in the way of saving. So, the game saves itself. You don't have to worry about it. And under that type of system, it gets interesting because it really is like you're living a series of events where decisions take you down different branching pathways, where they might or might not be in your end story. Because, like, as we play through this game, from, like, Link's perspective, he never dies. In fact, for the Links in all of these stories, they're the guy who survived. Survived everything. And while they fight hard and struggle, they always win. Which is kind of different from, like, horror movies, which took me a while to understand. Like, because it always seems hokey to me in, like, a horror movie where, like, some random people show up and go through, you know, a horrible thing. But at the end of it, they kill the monster. And, like, couldn't anybody have done that along the way? Why did all the rest of the people have to get destroyed by the monster before that one group just shows up and happens to get lucky? Or, I don't know, they're supposed to be smarter? Anyway, always had problems with that until I figured out the horror movies aren't about all of the people that didn't make it. They're about one group, the one group that did. So the one time where, like, good actually defeats evil. Nope. Come on, jump. There we go. Flurry rush. Gotcha. Alright, now there's an archer. We want to knock him, yeah, away from the cliffside, so we can have his arrows if he has any. Yeah, one arrow. That's probably the arrow we shot that missed. What's here? Amber. Alright. Well, I was hoping to get more arrows. There's an arrow. 68. Yeah, we're up a couple. There we go. There's a few more. No? Nothing? Or are you sitting on top of it? I think it's just nothing. Oh, okay. Okay, got an apple. Alright. And we don't have enough stamina to climb that tower. I think we'd need 2 stamina upgrades to climb that thing. Different weapon. Let's go with the spear. Spear is a terrible weapon. This spear. Some of them are actually really good. Oh, there you are. Okay, you're gone. Flurry Rush. Now spears come in handy. Got that. Okay, got some guts. Whoa. Where are you at? You're up there. Okay. Yeah, let's use this. Arrows? Yes. And shields? Oh, let's just drop this one, grab this one. So we do want to keep some of the worse weapons around in our inventory here. Because at some point we need to take pictures of everything. That's definitely something I want to get done on this playthrough. I want to get all the pictures, log everything. Let's see. Torch. Shrooms. Goblin horn. He sent some arrows over here. There's another one. Okay. 85. 86. I would like to keep pretty close to 100 arrows. Now, there is another Korok guy somewhere over this way on the side of the cliff. Okay, I think we got to go this way to climb down. And you can fall to here. And walk over this way. Yeah, and I don't want to grab any Koroks off screen. Or fight any new monsters off screen. But one thing I might do is go after the gathering stuff off screen. So if we have to gather apples or something like that, I might use time off screen to go gather apples, make a bunch of apple dishes, and then sell those apple dishes. Just so that, I mean, it's pretty boring. I don't know that anybody else wants to watch that. And if I do it off screen, then I can listen to an audiobook while I do it. Which, you know, that's more fun for me. I love the audiobooks. When I'm just playing for me, I always have on a podcast or an audiobook. That's not true. There are some games that are... they're built to be so immersive that you really just want to be doing that at the same time. So I could not have played an audiobook through Outer Wilds or turned down the volume for Hollow Knight. Certainly not on the first playthrough. Or Ender Lilies. Oh, the music for Ender Lilies. That's so good. I listen to the music for Ender Lilies when I'm studying. Alright, I think... yeah, we're all good here, so we just need to return back to... starting place. Or not starting place. Temple of Time. There's this, though. We could do this. Do we have... We have a torch. Put on a torch. And this is set up with all that wind always coming through there. So you're basically setting a wildfire. If we had a paraglider, we'd be able to glide up on these drafts from the heat. Which, it's just brilliant. Coming up with that. Alright, let's stick with the torch. Flurry rush. Okay. Bokoblin arms. Super fragile. Not great weapons. Alright. Fire burning. Burn down your perch. Or explode it. Avoid getting burnt. More arrows. More fire arrows, which we will put to good use. All of his tools end up back here. We don't need those. Yeah, we're good on those. Bit of a break. Or not. Okay, nothing else back here. You know what? We'll keep using the torch for a bit. Let's see, there's some more bad guys over here. One up on a platform. Turn. Ah, too slow. They got alerted. Alright. Sure. Ooh, okay. Took a hit. Take another hit. Alright. I'll take you. Ah. Taking more hits. Arm's gone. Oh. Gotcha. Alright, work our way back. Right. And we got an archer up there. Got some of our arrows back. We'll pick up whatever you fire at us. And whatever that is. Alright. Arrow. Arrow. I don't see anything more shining. Okay, meat. Sledgehammer works as well as an axe on these. Alright, now what's here? Opal. Alright. Blue nightshade. Alright, now we do need some fireflies. I don't remember why we need them, but I remember taking the time to go hunt them down. Okay. Is there anything inside? So these are hollow trees. Sometimes they have stuff inside. Nope. Okay. Look at that. Full health. More fireflies. Like I said, I don't remember how many we need. Pretty sure we'll need all the stamina mushrooms we can get. Where's that cricket? Oh, we got a lizard. Remember needing a lot of those too. Maybe we didn't need a lot of them, but remember having to go after them. Rusty broadsword. Okay. More mushrooms. When we get the camera, we'll take pictures of the... Oh! Yep, okay, yep. When we get the camera, we'll take pictures of the birds. Okay. And... remember, there's like two ways to... Oh, go after these guys. One of them is this. Where we go... we climb on top. And we just... beat him. There we go. Nope. Okay. And the other way is to try and shoot that thing on him. Shoot the crystal. Gotta avoid being crushed, though. There we go. These guys drop flint. ruby, opal, and amber. Okay. You know what? Let's mark this guy. I think each of those guys are unique. And there's some sort of a thing about taking all of them out. Okay. Okay, more bad guys. Keep sneaking. Okay, got you. Flurry rush. Okay. All right. And chest. All right. That's it. That's broken, so. Alright. Going this way as I guess. Yep. Don't get hit by the pig. Pigs like to charge. Okay, we're back here again. We need to go to the Temple of Time. Hey, stamina shroom. What are you guys? Okay. Yeah, we definitely need more inventory space. Temple of Time. Butterflies. You're on the far side of the wall. Don't really want to go over there. And from what I understand, which is not well, there's some sort of secret upgrade thing. Not secret upgrade thing. A secret monster experience progression to where after you destroy a certain number of monsters of a certain type, they level up. And so you start seeing more of the leveled up type. But I don't know how many that is. You who have conquered the shrines and claimed their spirit orbs, I can offer you great power. It appears you have claimed 4 spirit orbs. In exchange for 4 spirit orbs, I will amplify your being. So tell me what it is that you desire. Stamina vessel. Yes. I shall grant the power you seek. Stamina vessel. The size of your stamina wheel has been increased, allowing you to perform more actions before getting tired. Go and bring peace to Hyrule.
Ho!
We are more resilient. Now, this I didn't even know about. I was told about, and I felt very silly afterwards. Because on my first playthrough, I climbed up that corner to get over, to get up to him. There's a ladder right here. Just right here. Yep, I had to be told about that. No need to climb the ladder, or to climb the building. All right. All right. Cutscene.
Well done there, young one. Now then, the time has come to show you who I truly am. I was King Rome Bosphoramos Hyrule. I was the last leader of Hyrule, a kingdom which no longer exists. The Great Calamity was merciless. It devastated everything in its path, a century ago. It was then that my life was taken away from me. And since that time, here I have remained in spirit form. I did not think it wise to overwhelm you while your memory was still fragile. So rather than that, I thought it best to assume a temporary
Get our first
form.
big lore dump.
Forgive me. I think you are now ready. Ready to hear what happened 100 years ago. To know Calamity Ganon's true form, one must know the story from an age-long past. The Demon King was born into this kingdom, but his transformation into malice created the horror you see now. Stories of Ganon were passed from generation to generation in the form of legends and fairy tales. But there was also a prophecy.
It's cool playing this after
Signs
Echoes of
a
Wisdom.
resurrection of Calamity Ganon are clear, and the power to oppose it lies dormant beneath the ground. We decided to heed the prophecy and began excavating large areas of land. It wasn't long before we discovered several ancient relics made by the hands of our distant ancestors. These relics, the divine beasts, were giant machines piloted by warriors. We also found the Guardians, an army of mechanical soldiers who fought autonomously. This coincided with ancient legends, oft repeated throughout our land. We also learned of a princess with a sacred power, and her appointed knight, chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. It was they who sealed Ganon away using the power of these ancient relics. 100 years ago, there was a princess set to inherit a sacred power, and a skilled knight at her side. It was clear that we must follow our ancestors' path. We selected 4 skilled individuals from across Hyrule and tasked them with the duty of piloting the divine beasts. With the princess as their commander, we dubbed these pilots champions, a name that would solidify their unique bond. The princess, her appointed knight, and the rest of the champions were on the brink of sealing away Ganon. But nay. Ganon was cunning, and he responded with a plan beyond our imagining.
turning good to evil.
He appeared from deep below Hyrule Castle, seized control of the Guardians and the Divine Beasts, turned them against us. The champions lost their lives. Those residing
Castle Town.
as well. The appointed knight, bravely collapsed while defending the princess.
That would have been terrifying.
And thus, the kingdom of Hyrule was devastated absolutely by Calamity Ganon. However, the princess survived to face Ganon alone.
This type of stuff, you definitely get chills.
You are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
Oh, the music. She went to face him alone.
That princess was my own daughter, my dear Zelda. And the courageous knight who protected her right up to the very end. That knight was none other than you, Link. You fought valiantly when your fate took an unfortunate turn. And then, you were taken to the Shrine of Resurrection. Here you now stand, revitalized 100 years later. The words of guidance you have been hearing since your awakening are from Princess Zelda herself. Even now, as she works to restrain Ganon from within Hyrule Castle, she calls out for your help. However, my daughter's power will soon be exhausted. Once that happens, Ganon will freely regenerate himself, and nothing will stop him from consuming our land. Considering that I could not save my own kingdom, I have no right to ask this of you, Link. But I am powerless here. You must save her, my daughter, and do whatever it takes to annihilate Ganon. Somehow, Ganon has maintained control over all 4 divine beasts, as well as those guardians swarming around Hyrule Castle. I believe it would be quite reckless for you to head directly to the castle at this point. I suggest that you make your way east out to one of the villages in the wilderness. Follow the road out to Kakariko Village. There you will find the Elder Impa. She will tell you more about the path that lies ahead.
It's cool
Consult
that
the
you
map
can
on
go
your
straight to the
Sheikah slate
castle.
for the precise location of Kakariko Village. Make your way past the twin summits of the dueling peaks. From there, follow the road as it proceeds north.
Yeah, I think this was the first open world game that I played, and still one of the most open world of games. Okay, paraglider. Love the paraglider. Easily one of the top 3 items from any Zelda game. Paraglider. Okay. Destroy Ganon. Simple quest. Okay, seek out Impa. Open chest. Oh, that's right. Okay. Yeah, we're full of bows. Full of bows. Soldier's bow. And then get to the highest point. And glide towards Impa. And I think there's a little guy up on top of this. Most prominent features, if they are kind of unique, or interesting have little Koroks. I think the top of every mountain has one. Got you, little Korok. Okay, 14 of you. Alright, now we're looking to go towards Impa. Actually, we should probably go from the tower. Tower. And I think, how far do we want to go for today's stream? We definitely want to get to the first stable. Not that way. All right. Oh, yeah, there's a thing down there we want. I remember this. Float on down. We're going to have to recover most of the ground. Because we're going to be skipping over a bunch of stuff. But I remember there's a book. First page. I hid the 8 priceless relics I stole from Hyrule Castle in treasure chests. I shall write down their locations. Misco. The ancient mask lies at the ruins where soldiers gathered. From there, the waters of Lake Kalomo are visible. The green garments of the man who wished to be a fairy are hidden in the ruins of Hyrule Field. Find these pieces at the ruins where trade flourished, the ruins where sinners were imprisoned, and at the village ruins next to the farmland where many people once gathered. The Princess of Twilight, whose stories are handed down alongside those of the hero of Twilight. Her helmet can be found at the temple ruins soaked in the waters of Regencia River. Armor worn by fierce phantoms, feared even by heroes, is hidden in the ruins of Hyrule Field. Find these pieces at a battleground where brave souls tested their skill, ceremonial grounds where royal guards were honored, and at the ruins where soldiers of Hyrule gathered. X is all that's written on the last page. What could it mean? It means expansion. Expansion treasure. Oh. Hold on. Oh, okay. I was like, it's broad daylight. Oh. See you. Treasure chest. Money. Amber. As good as money. Even though we're not selling it. Alright, yeah, we're skipping over most of the stuff in here. We'll come back. No birds. Grab one of you guys. Warm Darner. We need bugs. I forget why. Oh, we need mushrooms too. Somebody wants you. And mushroom. I think you can also make a potion or a meal out of them to where it moves your movement speed up. Which, I don't know if it'll feel like we move really slow. And over long distance it doesn't matter because we can fast travel. Here we go. Get our first moblin. Flurry rush. Bokobat. I don't really like the super large weapons. Some moblin stuff. And then, yeah, most of these carts have amber or flint in them. Yeah, got both. Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of the super large heavy weapons. Okay. I am a fan of being able to pause and heal up. Oh. Okay. Not good. Oh. Yeah, those blue guys just hit hard. Okay. 3 deaths. Yeah, I don't know how we'd handle master mode. If it's supposed to be harder. Give me that. Got you. There we go. Alright, we're going back after these little goblins. They're not going to push us around. Move. Move. Okay. Gotcha. That's fine. Mop. Fight you with a mop. Rusted broadsword. Do we want that? Farming hoe is much stronger. And a shrine. And salt. I think salt's only useful for cooking. I think that's it. Examine. Our first shrine off the plateau. Yeah. Bosh Kala. We'll skip that now. The wind guides you. Alright, and travel on the wind. What do you give us? Amber. Okay. And ride this one. Alright, we ride this one for a while. And Soldier's Claymore. Right. Throwing spear. Drop that. Okay. Soldier's Claymore. In fact, let's switch over to Rusty Broadsword. Alright. And we got to the end. Yes. And Spirit Orb. And they got a smile upon you. And upon you. Right now, if we keep going, there's a tower somewhere pretty close to us. We saw that. There. Yep. Mushroom? Mushrooms? Guys down there. Don't see a reason to pick a fight right now. Yeah, this is cool. See, like, stuff like this as a detail is not really needed. It's just, it's nice that they put it in there. It's got a nice little engraved thing on the front. It's got flames that are going, so you could probably find it at night. Just really cool. Brigo. What's better? We're doomed. Yeah, we did. Yep. We saw it. We had a good view. The end is here. Okay. What thing? Ah, the Guardian. Overturned urn. This one here? No. It's a different one. Okay. Yes, they do. At least he's honest. You too. And got a guardian over here. And a goat. And lots of rocks. Some birds. Hey, we got our first rupee. We'll come back here later. Go climb that. I want to go to the tower. Hearing crickets. Ooh, we need to get some crickets. Speaking of. See you, cricket. I think we need 10. No, we need more than 10. So we need 10 to hand to a guy. There's a guy that'll want 10 from us. But also, we can take crickets and monster parts and make elixirs of stamina. And stamina is going to be... Yep, push this. It's going to be something we couldn't have enough of. Yahaha. Okay. See you. Okay. Here, another owl. Got another lizard. Oh, crickets. Cricket. And a cricket. Silent mushrooms. I think we need a lot of these. Some of these I can't really remember, but I remember that we need them, but not why. Oh, ruby, flint, topaz, flint. I don't remember us going through a lot of flint. Yahaha. Okay, got 16. Okay, I may have misremembered how many Koroks there are. Because if we've already found 16 of them, and I remember thinking it was crazy to go after all of them, then I'm pretty sure that I found well over 100 before deciding to stop. No, we don't need to fight you. We need to get to the tower. And there's a... I think there's another shrine inside there. Oh! Flower! The flower yahaha. No, not that. This. There we go. Okay. There we go. $17. Ooh, nope, 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 nope. If they got a really cool weapon, we'd fight them, but it's just got a stick. Spear, but spear's just a big stick. Oh, there's this Australian guy who does sword videos. I forget what his name is, or what his channel name is, but he's got a funny meme about everything is basically just a stick. Like a sword is just like a metal stick, or sharpened metal stick, or something like that. And a staff is just a long wooden stick. I thought it was pretty funny. And up more. There we go. And examine. Sheikah Tower activated. Online. And now we get another fast travel point. Oh, and map data. All right. Okay. Yep. Okay. That's right. We now have a special alert function. All right, so we're heading this way. Seems to be in the direction of signal. Again, we're going to cover all this ground again. So I'm not too worried about getting everything. Ah, there we go. Ridahi Shrine. I think I heard somewhere that the shrines are named after places in Japan, too. They're like street names or prominent places, something like that. Which, if so, that's cool. I don't know nearly enough of stuff about Japan. I think Japan's pretty cool. I never got big into anime. Although, the sheer number of suggestions that I've gotten on good shows to watch, like, I've started to watch more. So I recently picked up, Kiki's Delivery Service. Because I played through Mika and the Witch's Mountain demo. And somebody commented and said that it was based on Kiki's Delivery Service. So I thought, hey, I liked it. Had a really cool style to it. And I looked at the video on Amazon has like several little scenes from it. And it did look similar. Okay, good. So I figured, why not? So I found a DVD for, I think it was $5, something like that, and had it sent to me. Haven't watched it yet, but there's so much passion on the guy who sent me the message about it. He really loved it, so it seemed pretty cool. Oh yeah. Okay, so we need to get on that platform to go up there, but we need this tilted so that we can get up to the chest once we get there. Okay. Probably could have held that for a bit longer. It's okay, we got there. Climber's Bandana. Ooh, I remember this. The Climber set is like it's one of the best sets of of armor you can have. But for now, 3 armor could have saved our lives in our last fight with that blue bokoblin. Alright, Spirit Orb. And upon you. They gave their lives to build these, trials in the shrines, and then stayed, waiting for, us, but waiting for a hero. Traveler's Bow. Do we have a Traveler's Bow? I think we do. Yeah, we have a couple. We're good. Again, we don't need to get everything. First thing, I want to get to Impa, because she'll have guidance on us about the story. And so that's more important to me right now. Gotcha. Rock salt. I'll leave you guys sleeping. Is there a guy up on top of that perch that hasn't rezzed in? No, crate. Oh yeah, I remember this. We got spikes. And you gotta fly over them. Ha da Hammer. Nope. Examine. Skip. Yep. Ha da Hamar Shrine. Ah, yeah. I remember this one. I think that's money up there. Every one of these shrines is kind of cool because they... Or not every one of them, but it's cool how many shrines they have and how they're designed to teach you how to use your powers. What's also cool is, you have to kind of stretch a little bit outside of the regular plot, but they really couldn't have known that you would have the Sheikah Slate, right? So, how did they expect somebody without the Sheikah Slate to be able to get through all this stuff? Or could they? I guess they would have known because, yeah, rupees. There's no way to get into them without the Sheikah Slate. Yeah. Alright, you there. You there, I think. And then let's bump you. There? How's that look? Ball, hit, down, nope. Hit, roll, hit, Yes. Oh, we're good. You're gone. And... Spirit orb, please. Spirit orb. Need one more, and then we can get another upgrade. But we won't get another one for a while. Alright. Now, So one thing I definitely want to do... Oh, we need to raid all their stuff. Because they've got apples and stuff. Free stuff. Guy at the stable said we could take those apples if we want them. Thank you. Good morning. Don't see a whole lot of travelers passing through here. You know, with how peaceful it is around here, it's sometimes easy to forget that the world almost ended years ago. But there's still monsters wandering around, and the area near Hyrule Castle is especially dangerous. If you're going to be traveling, you should know a thing or two about elixirs. Elixirs? You can make elixirs by mixing bugs and other small creatures with monster parts. Most of them are no good for refilling your health, but they can have a lot of unique effects. Some elixirs can increase your speed. Others raise your resistance to extreme temperatures. I'm actually impressed that you've made it this far without any knowledge of elixirs. I can't have it on my conscience that something happens to you from here, so I'll give you one of mine. Hasty elixir. Thank you. Using a hasty elixir increases your run speed, so I use it to escape from enemies, or anytime I need to hurry. The recipe is just hightail lizard and monster parts, so I usually have a stock of 10 or so on hand. Thank you. Wood. Got some more arrows. How many arrows are we up to right now? 112. It's not bad. And a rock. And sheep. And a cool little doggo. Wish we could pet. I mean, how much trouble would it really have been to code that into the game? Pet dog. I think that if there is a game that has dogs, you should be able to pet the dogs. Hello? Hino? Oh, sorry. I didn't notice you. I was a bit lost in thought there. I've been doing rigorous research day and night to figure out the mystery of the Blood Moon. Blood Moon? You don't know it? That's inexcusable. Listen up and I'll tell you about it. For 100 years now, every so often, when the clock strikes midnight, the sky turns red and a full moon rises. At that moment, monsters that had been previously defeated will come back to life. And that's what's known as the Blood Moon. Why do the monsters return to life? Why does it only happen when the sky turns red? No one really has the answers to those questions. It's a mysterious phenomenon. If you learn anything about the Blood Moon as you travel, be sure to come back and tell me. Okay. That's right, they have a quest, but it requires 100 rupees to find out what it is. Hey.
Hi.
Welcome to Dueling Peak Stable. What do you think of the place? Pretty nice, yeah? Might be hard to imagine now, but this place was nearly destroyed about 100 years ago. However, thanks to the blessings of the Dueling Peaks, everything is full of life again. Even the wild horses are back. That's a lot of energy in this place. So where are you headed? Both Kakariko Village and Hateno Village are nearby. Kakariko Village?
Oh.
Kakariko Village is the village where the Sheikah clan lives. It said that some time ago, they had advanced techniques that were more powerful than anything anyone had seen. But that power put them at odds with the king at the time, and they were scattered across the land. Anyway, if you leave here and follow the road straight to the north, you'll find a big bridge. Cross that and keep following the path, and you'll come to the Kakariko village gate. Leave it to Rensa to tell you about the roads around this area. Hateno Village? Hateno Village is a village on the edge of Hyrule. It was largely unaffected by the events of the Great Calamity, so the people there are pretty easygoing. I hear they even have a research center, but folks tend to avoid the weird scientist who lives there. Anyway, head north from here until you reach a fork in the road, then go east and just follow the road. It's a little far if you walk it, but with a horse you should be able to get there in under a day. Leave it to Rensa to tell you about the roads around the area. Wild horses? Huh? Did you not see any horses on your way here? Certainly not as many as in years past, but there are still quite a few around. Horses in the wild are, well, wild. No one has trained or cared for them. If you manage to catch one, let my brother Tesseren know. He'll register the horse for you. My boys are wellsprings of information about horses, so feel free to pick their brains. Leave it to Rensa to tell you about the roads around this area. Okay, goodbye. Everything looks just as it always has, but the effects of the Great Calamity still linger. For example, a lot of monsters come out at night, so be careful when the sun sets. Right. Okay, so we got that info. Hello, donkey. Came here from Hateno Village. What, buddy? Got donkey blindness or something? Okay. Buy? What do you have? We don't have any money. Milk, eggs, butter. Goodbye. Okay. Let's see. Put on our good sword. Our good rusty sword. Actually, talk to you again. Rensa. They're wild, so till you calm them, it's going to be one crazy ride, but there's no feeling quite like taming a wild stallion. Trust me, I took second place in the Hyrule horse taming competition. Yay, I saw that look you gave me. Fine. You don't believe me? Let's go, pal. You and me, right here, right now. You want to challenge the second place Hyrule horse taming competition winner to a tame-off? You got it, mister. Okay. That's the spirit. Only rule is that you must bring a wild horse back to this spot within the time limit. Okay, got horses. Area is chock full of wild horses. Any one of them will do. My record is 2 minutes flat, so you need to bring back a wild horse within that time. Prepare for extreme taming. Oh, okay. And we're going. We're going. Horse. Horse. Any horse will do. Okay, and soothe. 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 Lots of the soothing. Amazing. But I can't believe you beat my 2-minute record so easily. I mean, I won second place at the Hyrule horse taming competition. To be fair, it was just my brother and I competing. Anyway, here's the purse for winning the second official Hyrule horse taming competition. You earned it. 50 bucks. Guess there's more competition out there than I knew about. Maybe Hyrule isn't so bad after all. Well, of course it's not so bad. There's lovely people in Hyrule. I mean, kind of surprised that people are able to survive here, but... Tesseren, welcome to my stable. We deal in all things horse-related. We also double as an inn. Huh? I haven't seen your face before. Do you know about the stable system? Let's say we don't. Then allow me to explain. You can board your horse companions with us and then summon them as you please from our network of stables. You may come across wild horses during your travels. If you catch one and ride it here to register it, it will become your horse companion. One person can board up to 5 horses, and you're able to swap horses in and out as you please. Do you know how to catch a wild horse? Yeah, we know how. Oh, pardon me. Let me start over.
Hi.
Welcome to our stable. If you come with a wild horse, you can register it with us here. Or if you want to stay for a rest, please head to the counter inside. So what'll it be? Register horse. Gotcha. Yep. Our bond is not strong, and this is not a super fast horse. Yes, registration fee. Saddle and bridle. Yep, we'll pay. Came out of our winnings. Okay, and that made us the champion. So let's call him champion. Champion. There we go. Yes. Your registration's complete. Would you like to take your new horse with you? Yeah, we'll take our horse. See you next time. Oh, and there's our saddle and bridle. If you get separated from your horse, you can whistle and it will come running. Gotcha. But your horse isn't magic. It can't hear you if you're too far away, so do keep that in mind. Okay, I hear... Yeah. Pinwheel. Pinwheels are an almost certain sign of Koroks. Actually, let's... Yep. Get our stamina back. We're going to climb you. Yep. Pinwheel, Korok. Most of the time, if you find a pinwheel, then it's a place to shoot from. Shoot at balloons. And then get a Korok seed. Examine. And a Korok. Okay. Well... Landed right on him. Okay, so I think we're going to call this it for this stream and this session. Yeah, that's pretty good for today. Next weekend will be the next time we stream. And we're going to head up to go talk to Kakariko Village and Impa. And probably explore most of Hateno Village and all that area. I think that'd be a good chunk. Yeah. Okay. Definitely need to get our bond with our horse up. So, in between sessions, I might go back to the Plateau and just harvest as many apples and stuff like that as possible. But I won't do any more with plot or find anything new and interesting. I'll just be trying to find, you know, crickets, stuff like that. Anyway, thanks for coming. Hope you've enjoyed this session as much as I have. Hope you're enjoying this playthrough as much as I am. If you are, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. We will see you next time. Bye-bye. Okay. For anybody still watching the stream, yep, we're just gonna call this it. And thanks for coming, stopping by. Really hope you enjoy it. See you next time.